In this video, I'm going to render some color variations on the materials using render parsers. I've done a little bit of setup already. I'm just going to maximize the shader tree and I'm going to expand all the folders in one go. I'll show you how you do that. If I collapse the main render item and then hold the shift key as I expand it again, it's then going to expand all of the subgroups within it. And you'll see that we have all these materials that are colored red, and these are essentially copies of the original materials but with the colors changed. And if I filter my shader tree to materials only, what I can do is use the control key to select all of the materials that are labeled with the red color. And then using the properties panel, if I switch to the materials transparency tab, I can enable and disable all the materials in one go. So I'm going to open the render parsers panel and I'm going to create a new parse group, which I'm going to call color variations. Now click OK. Then I'm going to create a new render parse and I'm going to call this red. I'll enable auto add and then I'm going to go through and holding control, I'm going to select all of the red labeled materials in the shader tree. I'll switch to the material transparency tab and I'm going to check the enable checkbox. Then I'll click on apply to apply those changes into the render parse and I'll disable auto add. So if I come out of the render parse, you can see that we have our original colors restored. And when I go back into the red render parse, the shoe turns red. I'll have a quick check in preview to make sure that everything is as it should be. And everything looks as it should. So I'll pause preview and I'll launch a final render, which I can then save as a color variation once it's complete. And here is the completed render. And if I want to create further color variations, all I need to do is to create additional parsers in my color variations render parsers group.